Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of the poem A Different History written by Sujata Bhatt. Sujata Bhatt is an Indian by birth and who emigrated to USA in 1968. And she has attempted to learn the two languages, that is English and Gujarati, as well as experience the two cultures, the culture of India and the culture of USA. And in this poem, she tries to tell how language has been used as a weapon of colonization in India. And she has also won many prestigious prizes for her poetry. And this is one of her best poems, in which she tells a concern where language exploiting is also a tool of colonization. Now come, let's go to the poem. She begins the poem like this: Great Pan is not dead. Great Pan is actually a Greek god, and she says, no, Great Pan is not dead. He is simply immigrated to India. He just came off to India. Generally, people will immigrate from one place to another for a benefit when it is something suitable. We know even birds migrate from one place to another when they find that the other place is more suitable for their food and for shelter. And she says here, that is India, the gods roam freely. She says in India, God can roam freely because in India we can find even foreigners roaming very freely, and we accept them with open arms, and they also, when they come here, they easily adapt our culture and the way of our living, and we also welcome them. In the same way, she says, in India, gods roam freely, disguised as snakes or monkeys, because in India we worship snakes and monkeys as gods. So she says, gods will love to come here. Every tree is sacred. She's saying that in India, every tree is worshipped. And it is a sin to be rude to a book. She says in India, we can never be rude to a book because we believe that it is God in disguise. It is a sin to shove a book aside with your foot. In India, we can never find anyone pushing a book with their legs. A sin to slam books down hard on a table. We will never try to show our anger on books. We will never slam a book on a table. A sin to toss one carelessly across the room. We will never throw a book from one place to another across the room. You must learn how to turn the pages gently without disturbing Saraswati. And even when you're turning the pages of the book, we will turn it very gently, because for us, book is the representative of Lourdes Saraswati, without offending the tree from whose wood the paper was made. And why we do not do this to a book is, the book is a representative of Lourdes Saraswati, and why trees are worshipped is, we make books from the wood of the tree. Therefore, tree is a sacred one which is worshipped by Indians. Till here, her term is different, and in the next stanza, she starts questioning. She says, which language has not been oppressor's tongue? So she says how the language, the English language, has dominated India. Which language truly meant to murder someone? Here, the British people came and they brought English along with them to murder the languages here. We know that India is a country where many languages are spoken. And how does it happen that after the torture and after the soul has been cropped with a long scythe swooping out of the conqueror's face, the unborn grandchildren grow to love that strange language? So says that Indians were tortured by the colonist, that is the British. Their soul was cropped. British brought the English by compulsion. They compelled us to learn the language, and they cropped us. And she says, we don't know how even the unborn grandchildren, that is a future generation, they are going to grow to love that strange language. She says that in future, definitely people will start loving that language. It is the language of the colonist. It is the language of the oppressor. It is a language of the people who suppressed India and they ruled India. It is the language which took out the culture from us, which suppressed the native languages, which suppressed your mother tongue. But she says we have to accept the fact that the unborn children, that is a future generation, will love this strange language. It is a strange language because it is not an Indian language, but that will be the language of future Indians. And she ends the poem here. If you feel that you have to add anything more to this video, write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe. And when subscribing, don't forget to press the bell button. Only if you press the bell button, you will get the notification of all my videos when I post them. Thank you.